Good morning, parents, and good morning, grade 3 learners. I hope that it's going very well, and I hope you are ready for more math so you can get your booklets, and let's get started. Okay, page 124. So, it says here at the top, we're going to count in threes and in fours. Okay, so this is quite straightforward. If you just read, understand what you're reading, then you will be able to do these worksheets. Okay, so page 124, pots with 3 legs. Okay, so we all know these pots. We all have one of these pots. Okay, or our parents or our family, but this is very common pots, and they have 3 legs. Okay. Now, here we have the questions. So, the first question, question A. How many pots in a row? Okay, so again, a row, this is one row, this is another row, this is a third row. So, how many rows are there? There are 1, 2, 3 rows. So the first question they ask is how many pots in a row? Each row has the same amount of pots, so just count 1, 2, 3. How many pots is in one row? And then you write the answer there. B, how many legs in a row? That, guys, this time they're asking for legs. You can even circle the word so you know exactly what they want from you. First answer they asked for pots. The second answer they asked for legs. Now remember, each pot has 3 legs. 3 legs. So can you see the pattern? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So you are going to count in threes. 3, 6, 9. So count the legs in one row. The third question, C, how many rows of pots? How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3. Then you write the answer there. Okay. So you can circle the words inside the sentence to help you understand exactly what they want from you. D, how many legs all together? Again, legs all together. What does all together tell us? Are we going to subtract, or are we going to combine and add? All together means we are going to add them together. And are they asking for the pots? How many pots are there? Or are they asking for the legs? That's why it's very important. Circle the words so you know exactly what they want from you. So they want to know how many legs are there all together. Now remember, each pot has 3 legs. So you are just going to continue counting in threes until you get here. You can use the 200 sheet to jump 3 times every time. Okay. Now, the last question in this block. Tick which number sentences below show the total. Okay, so what do we call this? This is an multiplication sum. Why are we doing multiplication? Because the number 3 is repeating itself. So instead of saying 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, we can just say 3 times how many pots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 pots. That means we're going to do it that way. Okay. So they want to know what's the correct answer. So you can only tick the box that has the correct answer. Okay. You already have the answer here, but they want to know which one is the correct answer. Okay. At the bottom, Okay, again, we're still going to continue counting in threes. How many legs? It says here, think fast and think smart. Guys, like I've told you many times before, you have to know your timetables. If you know your timetables, this will be very easy for you. You can practice your timetables. Do it while you brush your teeth, or do it while you tie your shoe, or do it while you dress. Practice your timetables. Know that 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 10 is 20. If you know it like that, this will be very easy for you. Okay? Maths in general will be much easier, and you will actually enjoy it more if you know it by heart. Okay? So, because this is basically the 3 times table. 1 pot is 3 legs, because it's actually 1 times 3. 2 times 3. 5 times 3, and there's the answer. That's why if you know 2 times 3 is 6, then you don't even have to go and work it out. You don't even have to draw the circles with 3 inside and count them all together. You don't have to do that very long step. If you know it by heart, if you know it out of your head, you can just know 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 3 is 15. See how easy it is when you know it. Okay, so all this is actually the times 3. Okay, so you can finish that on page 124. Now page 125, table legs. So page 124, we counted in threes. Page 125, we're going to fours, because each table has 4 legs. Okay, so it's exactly like this page. The difference is here we are counting in fours, here we've counted in threes. The same questions. Again, how many tables in a row? This is 1 row. This is a 2nd row. This is a 3rd row. This is a 4th row. How many in 1 row? So just count how many tables are there in 1 row. B, how many legs? Again, circle the answer, circle the question so you know exactly how to get to the answer. This time the one I have the legs in a row. So you are going to count in fours. Again, if you know your 4 times table, you will know it's 4, 8, and so forth. Okay. C, how many rows of tables? Rows of tables. How many rows are there? And D, how many legs altogether? So you're going to count in fours all the way up to here. Then you have your answer over here. Now, the bottom part of page 125, at the factory. So, a carpenter makes tables. So, a carpenter is a person that works with wood. They make tables, they make kitchen cabinets, everything that has to do with wood, they can make it. That's what we call a carpenter. It's a person that makes tables, or like I said, your kitchen cabinets, they work with wood. So he first makes the legs. As you can see there, he's busy making the legs. So he has made 48 so far. How many tables can he make? How many more legs does he need for one more table? So remember, he has made 48 legs. That's 1 leg. How many legs does one table have? One table has 4 legs. So what do you think we are going to do? He has 48. We have to now share this 48 equally to make sure each group has 4. So if you hear the words share it equally, what do you know? We are going to do a division sum. Division. Okay. 48 divided by 4. Okay. So, guys, that's the sum that you have to do. So, an easy way to get to that answer, you can either make 4 circles, and then you can start dividing this number into the circles like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, until you've reached 48. Then, if there is one left, because remember, division, each group has to have the equal amount. So, let's say each group had 10, 10, 10, and this one has 11. Don't put it inside the group. Put the single one outside the group. Okay, so you know that each group has the same amount. So after you've divided it into the 4 groups, then you count how many are in each group equally, then you will get your answer. Okay, like I've said, if there's one left, put it outside the 4 groups. Now, the next question, how many more legs does he need for one more table? So let's say there were 2 legs left that couldn't fit into the group because the groups were already equal. How many more does he need to make a full table? Remember, a table has 4 legs. So if he had 2 left, how many more should I add? So it becomes 4. Then I have to have 2 more legs. Okay, but it all depends on what's left. So you first have to do this one to get to this one's answer. Now the bottom part of page 125. Complete the grid by filling in the answers. Okay, so again, it's just the 3 times and the 4 times table. Again, practice your tables. Know it by heart. Okay, so all you're going to do here, 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 3, so you're just going to complete that for the 3, and then you can go to the times 4, so it means it's 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. You see, because I know it already, I don't have to go and work it out. Okay, and then the last page for today, page 126. That's the last page for today. This we will do tomorrow. So this time we are counting in 50s. 50s. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, and so forth. So, 1 child, 1 blanket. How many children? Estimate the count. Estimate we have done before, guys. What does it mean if I say estimate? When I say estimate the number of kids that's in this picture, what does it mean? Estimate means you have to guess. So you shouldn't go count them. You should look at the picture and guess. I think there are 128 kids. Or if you think there are less. So estimate, there's not a correct and a wrong answer with estimate. Estimate. So estimate, no correct or wrong answer. Okay, it's what you think. So here at the bottom, so let's say I think, I saw this picture now and I think there are 58 people. Next to it, it says count. So this time you have to go and count all of them. Then you write the answer. Let's say this is just an example, so this is not the correct answer. Let's say there were 62. Now over here, it says we have to compare the two answers. So that means you have to find the difference between these two. How many more is this one than this one? And remember, whenever you hear how many more, you know you are going to do a minus. So then I take the bigger number at the top minus my smaller number, and then I can do it. So can 2 take away 8? No. So that becomes a 5. 12 minus 8 is 4. 5 minus 5 is 0. So my difference then is 4. Okay. Then yeah, how many are boys? So this time we count the boys. The boys are the ones that's wearing the black. And how many girls? They are wearing the red dress. Okay. So that's then it for today. We will see you again tomorrow. Have a good day.